We get the surprisingly palatable feast or the
Yeah, either one is fine. The one we have less of is way more expensive and only +2 stam.
yeah. I mean, we should just start with the other one.
Yeah.
I'll take out a stack. I'll drop them.
Also, Invitica and I are both running apotheosis just to try to push us as far along as we can. If we can later, then we'll go into Salve to have for that shield during the second phase. Bless you. I'm sorry, I'm kind of semi-AFK on trash. I have a disclosure thing that I have to review and sign by tonight.
Get your house queen.
Do what?
It's like get your house queen.
Exactly. I got you, Majigs. Actually, Agathosa, I never had homework because I would just do it all in class. Thanks.
Nerd!
I was, okay? I never had any grade that was below a 95.
Oh, God.
Nerd.
I know.
Achiever.
Have a little fun, jeez.
Are you counting parses?
Okay, Cubby.
Existed when she was at school, dude?
Prob.
You knocked her
Back in my day.
I was targeting. I was parsing 99 back when.
Wait, hold on. Did you go to school in Tennessee?
Yeah, right,
Hell
Grandpa.
no.
Everyone knows you were gray.
Great.
Gray then and gray now.
Oh, the gray.
Pars was as gray as your hair.
Bless you.
Our people starve outside the castle walls, yet these loyalists indulge their
dance and feast. The jailer amasses an army to destroy the Shadowlands. The fools deserve their fate for believing
Congrats,
the
sorry.
lies of Denathrius.
Many valuable
Ace.
weapons
BOE.
Let us liberate them from the grasp of these aristocrats.
Did someone get a BOE?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, got his
That was
third.
insane.
Sorry.
The red.
Actually, rip.
But he does.
Blood price.
Wait, flag of ownership him. Where is he?
You should be able to loot BOEs off corpses.
Take Stygia and his BOEs.
Fuck that, I just want his gold.
True. Yeah, cut out the middleman.
That's what gambling is for.
I used to play a game where all your loot would drop off your body. So you could have mythic raid gear and you could take it out and dominate everything, but God forbid you DC and die. Yeah, people could loot all your gear.
Their darkest instincts, forging them into weapons to turn upon his enemy.
What game was this?
Ultima Online.
Oh, yeah.
Wrath is your most
Toxic.
potent sin sunstrike.
There's a real risk versus reward thing. Like you'd come across somebody who could kill 10 people because he had the gear. But if you could somehow, get him dead and loot that stuff, it was game ending. I mean, you just close your account.
Wasn't there a thing in Ultima where like the game creator had a special event where he threw a parade like in the main city or whatever, and everyone in the fucking game just murdered him?
Not exactly, but he was supposed to be invulnerable, forgot to turn it on. Somebody put up like a firewall and it killed him. And in retaliation, the GMs just unleashed all the dragons and everything on the people of the city. It's kind of like Game of Thrones.
Awesome.
It was pretty cool. That game was.
there's
You also
just
had player
fun stories
housing.
about that.
And you could get in people's homes and steal everything. I mean, guilds. You could take 40 people's possessions. It'll take them 2-3 years to get it all. You and your friends could loot it dry in a night.
Jesus.
Yeah, shit was real.
Okay.
Yeah, they had other fun things in that game too.
So I have an ERT note up. If you can remember, it's fine. It's pretty small. It's literally just like infuser. I guess it should be pedestal noted. I just have a couple people slotted to do pedestals. The first group is literally like on pole. You're the only kind of cooldowns you're popping on pole for the ads is like maybe 1 minute, like 1.5 minutes. Because we need cooldowns for the shade, specifically during his shield. So the shade and Kel'Thas on the pedestal will get a cloak. When we have to heal him, it's a very large healing absorb. When we have to damage the shade, it's a very large damage absorb. If we do not break through the absorb, it's a wipe. With the strat we were doing, there is no healing absorb for the first phase. So we will only have to. We should have to deal with 2 of the DPS cloaks. We'll try. We have 6 healers, which we're gonna try at first. If we're just not able to punch through those DPS shields, we might drop down to 5. So you really want to be using cooldowns on like those. That's why you can use like 1 minute and 1.5 minutes on pull, and they should be up before the first cloak.
Do we want to blow cooldowns on pull, or do we save all that for
well, like
in the shade
for
phase?
DPS?
For
like,
DPS,
that's what I mean. Like if you have like 1 minute cooldowns, that was like,
yeah,
like
but
1.5 minutes.
nothing higher than that. Though,
Nothing higher than that, yeah.
Because we
2
don't
minutes
want
will
to
be up in time.
We don't want to kill the big guy right until we phase him. Yeah.
Yeah, you want him dead like right as we phase, or there's like we're essentially trying to beat the first Vanquisher spawn, which is like the big ad. And if you kill Darathos, it will kind of shorten the timer for that ad to spawn, so that it'll spawn like faster. So once we're like I think it's like 8 seconds away from spawning to make sure you can kill Darathos and it won't change the timer. But really, we want to just be killing him like as we transition to the shade phase. So for the first shade phase, we bring the boss to Skull, and the entire raid will stack kind of behind Skull, like towards the staircase and the wall. And just every time we soak an Ember Blast, we move to the right. Anytime he does the big frontal, we move to the right. And we kind of just follow along the wall, keeping all of like the red on this side of the room against the wall, hopefully. Phoenixes and stuff, I want to try Zeronis and Daedalus right when we phase into that point. The Phoenixes are going to spawn in the middle of the room. If you can almost rip them as soon as they spawn towards like around here or so, it'll stop any fire from spawning like right in the dead center of the room, and then we have that free space for like the second ad phase. Okay. And then we just want CC on them, slows on them, knockbacks on them to keep them out of the raid. See, the blue marker is kind of like where we're gonna be. We're just gonna be on that side for the ad phase, for the most part, not on blue, but just on that side. And then the second shade phase, we kind of come back in this corner and do the same thing, but instead we're moving left after every Ember Blast and after every huge frontal, because both of those leave shit on the ground. If you're going to immune Ember Blast, just walk it out. If you want, you can call it. That would be great. But if the person with Ember Blast is actively walking out, do not follow them. I would say, just because that's assuming they're immuning, and it's just going to save like a lot of deaths that way. And that's kind of it. There's not like, if we can kind of get this healing thing sorted and we're beating the timers, you really don't have to do a lot on this fight. Like mechanic wise, it's just like DPS and heal effects.
And you said, sorry, only 1 minute cooldowns on pull? Because
well, like one and a half should be. If
2 minutes, no.
2 minutes, no. You
2 minute plus, just hold it.
Yeah, you have to save it.
Cool.
Got it. See.
I know it is. People love it for the AoE, and that's what the fight seems like. But in Mythic, it's really about the single target on the shields and being able to meet that DPS check.
Yeah.
So it's not
for
like.
Sure. I just want to make sure which cooldowns I could use and which ones I can't. Yeah.
Yeah. So we probably won't get to it in the first few pulls, but for when we do the second like ad phase, as soon as the shade's dead, granted, if like 2 minutes has passed since pull, like which is most likely going to be the case, the same pedestal people will immediately go and do pedestals. I would say like left to right on like the ERT would be your order. So like Thailand would be X, Ixie would be Diamond, Agathosa would be Star, and Blubber would be Circle, kind of a thing, and that would just kind of be the same for 2 and 3. We'll most likely have to use all 3 for the second phase. We might not need all 3 for the first part.
I need to summon real quick. I need to change your talents.
Sure. For the pedestals, are you just calling out like pedestal group 1, pedestal group 2?
It's kind of just like I'll call it like it's just on poll.
Okay.
So like the first people will go, and then immediately after the second phase, I'll try to do it like once I get a little bit more of a handle on what's going on. It might not be like right away. And yeah, we'll lust on the second ad phase right before he gets the first healing shield, so that healers can just blast through that shield, and then they will just be blasting to 90% when we're going to the last shade phase.
And then, sorry, one more question about the Phoenixes. I took like mass entanglement. Are we just to help with those? Is there a plan with that, or are we just mostly?
I don't have one set in place at the start. We'll most likely, if it's becoming an issue, we'll do like a rotation kind of a thing. We just need like people actively knockbacks and stuff.
For range, do you want us swapping to them, or should all the damage be going into shade?
Just slow.
Just
no damage. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
So things like chains are good as well. Just like pretty much any kind of slow knockback you have is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically it. We just kind of get all these ads bunched up at the start, burst everything down, bring Darathos down to like, I don't know, like 20% or so, and then just kind of chill, and we'll see how we're looking on healing wise. As people, anybody that can off heal, like as soon as the boss gets GS, which will be within the first pulls in the fight, just pump all your mana into him.
That's true.
So, like, as soon as you pull, do you want me to lay on hands? Is that what you're saying? Or...
I would wait until the GS at least, so that he gets like
Okay.
from it.
It's like 78% increased healing when the GS is up, so you don't want to be blowing anything big like that until that's on.
Yeah,
It'll
and
be a
then
little
we'll potentially hold that if we're pumping, like if we don't need the extra lay on hands for phase 1, you can potentially hold it for like the second phase kind of a thing.
Or if you guys want to call it or figure out a time you think's the best time, just let me know.
Travis, GS will be going up like probably 2-3 seconds into the fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just like, get in position and then just, get ready to do that. And then I'm going to be layering mine on top after hers ends. So it's going to be 24 straight seconds. Yeah.
Who's giving me innervate or whatever at the start?
Jigs.
Okay.
Who are you PIing, Jamie?
Wait, who's giving me innervate?
IPI Zarius.
Okay, I'll PI Dylan then.
Yeah.
And then it'll be up again for the next time when orbs are up, right?
There's no infusers.
Okay.
We skip infusers in the second phase. That's like the kind of the healing check.
Cool. Sure.
Is Zari better for PI or is Ascendant's Resto Shaman better, you think?
I'm pretty sure they have it going on shamans and monks.
Then I'll do yours then. I'm just used to doing. Sorry, I thought we had another. Oh, Cat's not.
No,
here.
Cat's not.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought we had Cat instead of Travis, but I see now.
Alright, so you get IKEG, I'll get Dylan
How's
still.
my innervate going?
The Jigs is going. Do you Travis will do me? Just read his GS pops. Just throw it on me.
Sure.
And who's giving me the PI?
I'm giving you PI, Dylan.
Okay.
And I got IKEG.
Yeah, I don't know, Jamie, if there's anything else you needed to mention specifically for healers or not.
No, they see their cooldowns on the ERT note. We will have Divine Hymn available later. I don't know if we'll have it up at that second phase or not. But we'll have to see where we want to use that. And just do know that Targ, you are rallying on the Ember Blast of 3 and 7, and Lead. Oh, we have 2 darknesses. Lead, if you'll do 4 and 8, and Apples, if you could do. Let's do 2 and 6 for you.
Can do.
Thanks.
Okay, so yeah, we'll just get a couple pulls, just see how this goes. So again, pedestal people, just like they'll be done pretty fast. So just keep an eye on like your specific one when the person's off of it. For the second part, when the Vanquisher is up, because there will be one up, when he does his slam, it'll interrupt your channel into the pedestal. So when he's up for specifically like the second and the third group, just wait for his slam and then start channeling.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, literally everybody soaks Ember Blast except for the tank currently on the boss, like on the Shade. The off tank should be soaking it as well.
Can we get cookies, please?
And you want like the pedestals group 1 just to basically walk.
You just run at it and just channel it. Yeah. I'm assuming the channeling people should be fine health wise because literally the healers are going to be blasting everything.
Fantastic.
Got a blast.
Sorry if I missed this. Who goes to what pedestal? Does it matter, or is it just?
I was just doing like left to right. So you would be orange because you're like farthest on.
Cool. Orange and last orange. If I'm reading the note correctly.
No, you're in the second group,
Second.
right?
Yeah, you're after like you'll be replacing Blubber kind of a thing.
Oh, sure, gotcha. Understood.
Yeah.
I'm ready, by the way. I missed the ready check because I was asking questions.
Stuns and stuff are good for the occultists too once they're grouped up, so they don't cast off and they don't teleport away and all that jazz. Make sure that you're still doing all the normal mechanics, like getting your mark out if you're hit by an assassin.
Pull that back left occultist.
And then this Darathos is going to still do his AoE, so make sure to run out if you get that. So you spread out if you have this.
It.
And there's still the essences for the healers to heal up
I need
because
a
they
PI on me.
Spread.
Nobody getting an orb. I don't think we're at group 3 yet.
Do we heal the lanterns or do we just bump straight?
Yeah, you should heal the lanterns.
Which is why the divine hymn is
Spread
nice.
with that.
Oh, so I didn't realize
last assassin.
What group's on pedestals?
Should be probably the second group should be going already.
Is it literally just one after another?
Yeah, yeah. And see, we've essentially already missed our check the banquet one, so it's gonna be essentially just be.
I got hit by an assassin right off the rip. It's kind of unfortunate.
So this is we can kill Darathos and we can keep going, but it's like this isn't exactly what we want here. Healers can just keep pumping. We'll get should be pushing here shortly. I know the infusers spawn.
Infusers are out.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a wipe here. We're gonna die to the cloak. So it'll take a little bit. Just
I definitely need to change some buff icons real quick for that. That was, I think I probably had a period of time where he wasn't GS'd at all.
Also, I'm not 100% sure if it was the castigation thing that was cast on me or if hitting Barkskin did it, but something interrupted my channel. It might have been Barkskin. So
yeah, I'm not sure. As from what I've read, only like the AoE will stop that, but
it was
it's
probably
possible that the targeted
channel.
castigation could as well, and it's just kind of like an unlucky thing.
Does anyone know what would randomly, some of my things will like whisper people that they have PI and stuff, and it's like creating a whisper window and automatically putting me.
Mine's doing that too, actually. It's really weird.
I was in there trying to be like, what the crack is going on?
Yeah, if you go into interface and then social, you can.
Yeah, sometimes that resets for some reason.
I mean, I kind of like it. I think I'm going to keep it, but I definitely wasn't expecting that.
I mean, you want the groups, Ledgerine, to really be chaining, right? So after group 1, group 2, group 3. So like in that poll, everybody should have soaked.
Can we get a warlock?
There's enough time.
I think generally like it'll be almost done like close to when the third people we need to even go. I'm just trying to figure out how long the channel takes.
Ashley, I think
it's like 6 seconds.
How many stacks do you want to try to shoot for? Is it just like as much as you can live through without dying? Or...
The pedestal, yeah, you should just stay on it. Like if you were gonna die, you should get off, but I don't expect.
It stops at like 5.
Yeah.
And it's probably worth it just to like AoE heal because we should be divine hemming, and Jamie, when exactly my divine hemming? Is it right after I pop GS, or how does that work?
Yeah, you can do it then. I mean, essentially, once several people have that we're doing the lanterns, and after some of the little canisters are out.
Gotcha. When are you popping yours? I guess
at the same time or around there. I mean, that way we're taking advantage of the GS that's on the boss, but we're also basically not having a single target heal anybody in the raid.
We probably want to layer them, don't we? Because it makes them take 10% increased healing as well during that too.
Yeah, and it's weird the way how it has it on there, but basically as soon as you GS him, if you'll call that out to where I can see it, then I will divine him for basically part of that 7 seconds, and then if you want to just pick up right after it.
All right, sounds good. I kicked Jamie. You both ready?
Yeah, get range kicks on the occultists too, the ones that don't get gripped in, and then I think we just get them gripped in and stuff. If they're kicked, they should walk right in. And stuns and focus assassins. One of them had healed there, which isn't like a huge deal, but
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Alright. Second channelers can go soon.
Spread. Run out.
Group 3 should be on phone.
Yeah, 3. Very, very close. We did get the edge. Just keep going. Try to push the boss.
Got it.
All right, Mike, go
We
ahead
should
and
be
grab
killing Garithos here, and then we're moving back towards Skull with the shade.
We're still
and
holding
the Vanquisher.
Speed, correct?
Yeah, I would say we just need to get them all to like Skull. The whole raid needs to be on Skull, and Garithos should be dead already as well, just so we don't have to deal with this as well. And then the whole raid should be here to soak this kind of a thing. And we would move right.
Beware.
Watch, move right again. Watch the frontal. And you would never want to be like in front of the boss. We can get like knockbacks and stuff on those. This is where we would pop cooldowns and try to burn. Yeah, so it's a little finicky. We were like just a few seconds off missing that check, and the healers will get a little bit more used to it and be able to blast that guy up real quick.
Mike, when the shade comes up, go ahead and grab it because I'm gripping one of the birdie boys away.
Apparently people are still getting knocked off pedestals too, which is not helping with the healing check. So I don't know what's up with that either.
I got targeted by one of the assassin swipes, or those, the bat swipes while I was on it.
That break it when it hit you, or?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it's just a little, like, I would still say you just go on pull, because there's nothing to really do if you get hit by a random thing, but it's just a little unlucky. And
So
make
I
sure
guess-
the essence things should be getting healed up during like a GS as well, because that's like it's like 1.5% of his health, and then times GS.
Do those come out when the
occultists die?
Okay. So we just need to make sure we have one up
a
for that.
small clarification for something real quick, because with Heart of the Wild and Resto Affinity, I can pump a lot of heal. I was doing like 5k healing into the thing.
Yep.
Is that like? But we also weren't pushing the damage check on the thing. Like, what's more important there? I guess. Like, I don't know if I should be just
Damage check
literally
on
spending the
the-
first 40 seconds of the fight healing, or
No, I would use, like, how long does your Heart of the Wild last?
40 seconds.
Oh, it does. Okay.
45
I would
seconds.
mostly focus on pumping during GS, and then like you just yourself kind of a thing, and then
I think if you're using a cooldown that you would use for damage to heal, I would say use it for the damage, because we'll get the healing.
It doesn't work that way for.
No,
It literally just
Yeah.
buffs my healing spells by 30%, and it causes basically to them to be free on mana. So I become a Resto Druid for 45 seconds. But like,
I would
just
only
during
do it
GS.
during the GS.
Got
just
you.
for now. See how that
I was
works.
just pumping that boy during it. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, just make sure we get range kicks on the occultist to get him in as soon as possible.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Run out.
Get grips in on them too. Watch out your castigations. Get kicks on the blasts. Second pedestals can go. Focus assassins that are returning to stone. So there's a lot of essence fonts up for people to heal as well. Did we go through 2 GSs already? Yeah.
12 seconds each, so about 25.
You can keep damaging Garithos. If you have off heals, be pumping into Kel'Thas.
I got knocked off after 2 stacks because of castigation.
We hit thing again. Just kill Garithos. Start going towards Skull. Yeah, move to Skull. Just get Garithos dead before we do, hopefully. Yeah, he's dying. Good.
marker on someone to like stack on for everyone that like is in the tank.
This
We
is
don't want to
SLT.
the tank, right?
So we move to the right, and we're baiting the Ember Blast or the frontal towards us. Now we move right again.
This one is AM and apples.
We get a knock on this Phoenix. It's close.
Yeah, knock back. We don't need to move that far. Like we can stand right beside the old pools. Should be trying to burst here. We're actually very close to hitting that too.
We were way close.
Yeah.
It's
just gonna.
I'll have Convoke for that. It's that shield that we need to burst through, right?
Yeah.
Not just killing him. Okay.
Did we get? Are we supposed to get lust there on that shield or?
No. No. The lust is for the second healing part.
Lust
and
belongs
we
to
just
healers.
we need to we
jeez.
just need to be beating that.
What did I do?
That Vanquisher up makes it like a lot worse.
It's ours this time. Ours.
Never.
We get summons for Parva, please.
Jamie, I love the new echo in your voice. It's great.
Should I be trying to grip more than once? Like I do a grip and wait for it to cool down and then go out and then try to grip him again, or just stay on Kael'thas after the first
Your
grip?
damage is too important.
You're gripping the Phoenix out of mid towards green just so that there's not like a bunch of fire like all over the middle. Because we like want that to be, a little bit clear for the second ad phase. Because they won't leave fire on the ground if you grip them as soon as they spawn.
To be clear, we're also popping cooldowns and pumping that shield, right? Like that's where we use them.
Yeah, and what we want to eventually, just at the start here, pump everything. Once we're comfortable getting through that, we'll have to have enough to get through the second one. So we might need to start holding specific cooldowns to be able to do that as well.
Dylan.
But just at the start, I just got to get the rhythm of the fight going.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the ride.
Sorry about my echo.
No, it's great. It makes you like amazingly evil now.
Well, all that we've moved in is just our 2 desks and only got the computers hooked up this afternoon. So there's nothing in here, so everything's just reverberating in this massive room.
Amazing.
Oh yeah.
Hope you don't fart.
Sorry, open trade with me. I can't open trade with you for some reason.
Hope you
Also,
don't
we
burp
thought
like
we lost our
yesterday,
cat.
too.
No,
Oh
get
no!
out.
What happened to the
No.
cat?
We're good to pull.
She's just a sprayed cat. I'm good.
The cat's very important, Victor.
Oh, we keep talking about the cat. No, our 20 second pull time.
20 seconds.
What are your priorities?
With dog.
Oh, he would.
5, 4,
Hey,
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Kicks. Res target. Second group can channel.
Spread.
Just focus, hard focus at occultist. All the occultists dead.
Targ was dead.
Off heals, be pumping into Kael'thas. You can kill Darethos.
Another interruption from the
Missed the check again, just by like 0.5%.
Healing or damage check?
Healing. It's all healing right now.
Okay.
Kill Darethos. Head towards Skull.
Jamie, do you have that flash heal legendary for holy?
So
No.
I might make that one
right.
next week.
We're just moving enough to like not be in the fire. There's a frontal. Right.
Towards mid.
Oh, one towards mid. Everyone needs to be stacked up, like, other than the one tank that currently has the...
That thing get pulled back. Oh, there's a vortex. Okay, that's a vortex.
Yeah, stack on green.
I knocked back and the Phoenix came like flying straight back in. I was
Yeah,
like,
that was 100% my bad.
I released like a Papega brain, so I'll need a summon.
And I've already created the PI one, the Clarity of Mind one, and the Harmonious Apparatus is at rank 3.
Gotcha. Yeah, so
And
many
the
options
stinky
for
guy they were saying PI was really good here. The PI one.
Could I get a summon?
Well,
I'm buying a bunch of in pots.
The Flash Concentration is too, but
Yeah, they're both really good. The Flash is more for like if you need to do more healing yourself, and the PI one is probably better for.
Can anyone link one of the in pots so I know the name?
I have a bunch of int pots if you need them.
Spectral Intellect.
I'm gonna need a bunch. I'm gonna buy
I
a
have
bunch.
like 55.
I have like 100. Someone up and
I
trade
can
with
make
me.
you 27.
Of the intellect pots?
Yes.
Spectral Intellect.
look
Okay.
at you
I mean, it's
guys
up to
being
you.
so nice.
I'm gonna need a lot.
We need a feast down. Ixie, if you want to lay on hands Kael'thas like right after you're done channeling the pedestal, let's do that now.
Yeah, I'm dropping feast.
You
right now.
haven't been, right?
I put a repair
Oh, yeah,
over here.
You did. Never.
Just over bicycle.
Oh, sorry, Blue. Hold on.
Just open trade when you're ready.
Okay, ready.
ICAG, did I give you PI too soon on that one?
Yeah, I need like a second to like
71. All right,
real
I'll get you
quick.
back.
Like do it like
Okay.
Thank you.
do like a couple seconds after pull, so I can put all my shit down. Because I spend the first like 4
Thank you.
seconds just setting up.
I've
Okay,
been
'cause
giving you
at
innovate like
GS
seconds in. Is that okay? Because it helps your setup, right? Like as far as mana.
No, try
I
and
think
do
he
it
just
like
wants it for healing surges.
yeah, I just want it for healing. So just try and do it like 4 seconds in the pull or 5 seconds if you can help it.
All right, cool.
Because I just yeah, it's just for healing searches really.
Okay, the first couple times I felt that I was too late for you, and then that time I thought I was too early. So I'm GSing in my first GCD. So
just like a couple seconds into the pull, like 3 or 4.
okay.
Yeah, I want to stress out on range kicks on these occultists too. Like get them in as soon as possible, and then use stuns and stuff to keep them there.
Yeah, I get this
Okay,
back
now.
left one every time.
Yeah, like now.
And then do grips and stuff. Watch your castigations. And just keep doing kicks as well, in melee here. Second groups can go.
If you want to throw off heals, I'll take.
There's some essence fonts as well. Good, they're all gone. Third groups can go.
Alright, we're done.
That was fast. Okay, that was a lot faster than last time.
Dylan did fucking 30.
Kill. Yeah, we need to be killing Darethos here. If you can give me, I just, it's hard to see. I need to get a percentage on my thing, but yeah, we need Darethos
20.
like dead already. Everyone should be towards Skull.
Target you.
Move right. Yeah, no, this is gonna kill everybody. We can't really. Shields in 3 seconds. Pop coolies now. Knock back if you can. So close to beating that. Yeah, so that was just like the healers just was what changed there specifically, I guess.
You were too fast. I don't know.
I keep releasing
Were we
like
too
an
fast?
idiot.
Really? I mean, I
No,
had
it's fine,
potions
it's
and I'm
fine.
just
I
getting
need-
the.
I just wasn't expecting it. I need to focus him so I can have him. I can't see percent that well on my frames.
I mean,
All
one
right,
thing
I
to
see.
consider is that we're all kind of playing specs that we wouldn't normally play in a raid, and so it's probably just as we've been getting
Yeah,
more
once you
comfortable
get
with
used
it
to
the
it,
past couple
yeah.
of field.
No, that's fine. If any healer can just call it when he's at like 40 for me.
Sure.
He's still.
I need a summon again. I released like a big dumb brain.
Idiot.
That's okay. You have Innervate.
True. Ah, I'm valuable.
I'm essential.
I'm
Hey everybody, I'm
learning.
valuable.
Dylan,
I
do
mean,
you
for my part,
Do you need PI earlier, Dylan? I'm giving it to you after like my first 2 casts. Of the fight.
Basically,
Would
the fight starts. I pop Weapons of Order and Yulon, and then right after that is when I want
when you want
everything.
Okay, so I'll just PI you after 1 heal. Then
Are we using GS right off the bat, like right as the pull starts?
Yes, because there's some people that are lay on handsing him like right after.
Okay.
I can delay it.
Like if like a 3-second delay would help a little
Yeah.
bit or something like that.
Because
Like
I'm sure
a
Dylan has
small
a bit
little
of
thing.
setup too. Like
Okay, that means it's going to be a
I do.
3-second delay, GS followed by a PI. Okay, ICAG.
Yeah, that's fine.
So don't lay on hands insta for a second. Wait like 5 seconds or so or more for that, like 10 seconds, whatever.
I can even call it out if need
How many seconds after the shade spawns would you say he gets that shield we have to burst?
10
or
15. It's
Okay, cool. No worries. And then we have what, like 10 seconds to break it?
6.
6, even better. Cool.
Yeah, I'd say specifically.
Is it better though?
No, definitely not.
Eat up, Travis.
True. I will say we pushed the healing check so fast that time I didn't even have time to pedestal. Like by the time Blue was done
and
with
that's kind of how it's gonna be. We just need, we just need to keep like pump harder into Darethil so he's dead going in, so we don't have to waste anything on him.
1.
Kicks, grips, get them all grouped.
Now it's good.
Now.
GS is out.
Second people can go. Again, keep getting kicks on the occultist. There's one off by Blue. That's pretty healthy. Kick the brand. Kick the brand. Good.
%.
Okay. Hard focus, Darethos. Burn him. You don't even need to. No more pedestals. Just kill.
Like, go ahead and take Darethos.
You need to keep pumping. You guys healers need to keep pumping. Don't stop it for you. Just.
No, we got a thing.
Yeah, we got the Vanquisher.
So we were a little bit too slow.
Oh, too slow.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you can call for 40, but don't slow. I just need to know. We can keep going. Just. So.
DNS up.
Move right. Watch the frontal.
Beware.
Go right.
Next is
Cloaks in
now.
5 seconds. Pop cooldowns now. Have them pre-going. Go.
Target you. Entering.
There, that's it. Soak. Move right.
Beware.
That's the frontal. Yeah, we can't specifically for tanks, like he's always gonna do the tank frontal, like right after, like it's pretty much right after like an Ember Blast and then right after like the main frontal. You always have to be like more like the whole raid will be stacked on a point and then like you guys are kind of like 90 degrees on the boss, you know what I mean? Like to his right sort of thing, just so that the tank frontal doesn't hit the whole raid, because the healers, like, they don't have anything to deal with that.
Was the text for those seeds just gigantic for anybody else when they popped up right there? Holy shit. Is that just the new thing now? Not gonna forget that.
If it does it for enemies, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the
That's the change they just did.
Can we stack on that phase? Can we have like a stack on green thing? I feel
we
like
get a marker on, just a marker on somebody. That feels
I'll put a marker on me.
Yeah,
and can we assign interrupts to these 4 oculists like right now?
Yeah, I think Thailand, you said you were getting what, back right normally? Or someone said that.
I'm getting back left, but this front left one never gets got.
Okay, Farva's got back left, Thailand's got, or no, Thailand's doing pedestal. Thailand, if you can do like close left as you're moving to the pedestal, you should be able to do that.
We've got 2 on pole too, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and then we can just grip the 2 on the right. So, like Zeronis, if you want to always grip the one closest to us, and then Daedalus, you can grip the far right one.
Good.
I'm gonna adjust something slightly for myself too. I'm gonna, during the phase, like, I'm gonna pop my Heart of the Wild once the ads are dead and see if that changes something. Just because
Sure.
I can be pumping damage into the boss and cleaving onto the ads just because of how Boomy works. You know what I mean? And then once there's just a single target, I'll try that. And if it's like, because I did what, almost 300k healing to him, so it was a significant amount. But yeah.
And specifically like for DK's like your A-bomb limb, I don't know if you can necessarily like it's kind of risky to use that in the shade phase. So you can like if you haven't been, I haven't noticed if you haven't been using it, you can use that on Paul to grip all the ads in and stuff.
Okay.
That's what I've been doing. Just yeah, you can't.
And yeah, please give me my things only when I say.
3, 2, 1.
Good now.
No.
His front left Oculus didn't get got.
He's coming in. Stun. Second group can go.
Ons.
Spread.
Yeah, all the ads are dead. Keep pumping into Darathos. Make sure if you're assigned to pedestals, you're going. Second group is finishing up here soon.
40%.
Okay, pump hard at Darathos.
Run out.
Got it.
Kill the assassin too. Need to kill this assassin.
Grab.
Darathos we should hopefully get him bled out. Just start moving towards Skull.
Grab Darathos.
I got shade.
Yeah, everyone should be on Skull. Darathos should die soon. We have a soak. Move right. Darathos is dying. Good.
Beware.
Move. Shields in 3 seconds.
Next one
Go.
is AM and apples.
Interrupt.
Plenty of time. Soak. Move right. Move right.
Beware.
Move right again. Dodge the frontal. Watch the frontal from the boss here too. Raise Ixie. We have another Ember Blast to soak, and then another Cloak right after.
This one is Rally Revival.
Move right, and burn. Burn him. Everything you got left. Okay, we're a decent ways off that one, but we were a lot better on the first one.
Do we have hymns there? Like basically once that phase starts when there's not too much healing going back out?
Oh, for mana him you mean, or
yeah,
divine? Oh yeah, I mean, we could do that then. It's fine.
I'm just wondering because like I don't know how soon into the next phase we have to like just pump the shad healing. Like
Are you talking about during that the movement part?
Yeah,
thing?
like just
Yeah, we
I don't
could
know how long you like. If
We can even do it like as
whatever.
it's transitioning to when not much is happening.
Now about where are you setting at mana wise?
I leave that phase. One phase I left it at like 35k. Another one I leave it at like 20. Just depends.
Okay, because of course it depends on the amount of your missing mana.
Yeah,
It's not like
I
just
don't know
a
what
flat amount.
I don't know if he's like or whatever.
I'll say just because we're like the healers are getting getting the flow of things. I would say the third pedestal group just don't bother for the first phase, and we just need to get Darathos dead.
Music to my ears.
You sure it's based on missing mana? I'm confused by the wording. I thought it was just 2% of mana every.
2% of their missing mana
Well, I mean,
immediately, and
it's
then
not going to give you. It's not going to give you mana that they already have, right? I mean, I don't know. I guess the wording is confusing on that. I'm just not sure how it works.
Yeah, it's not 2% of their maximum mana though. It's 2% of their missing mana.
Oh,
Do you see what
okay.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, makes sense. I just assumed that they meant missing. Like it doesn't matter. Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Gotcha.
Also, if you don't have to, try and stay away from the right side,
5,
please.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Give it to me.
GS is out.
Now.
Grips get you
Yeah,
kicks. Still a cultist by blue and by the pedestal that needs kicks. Second group can go. Keep pumping into him. Any off heals should be healing Kel'Thas.
Heal the Fawns too.
41.
Yeah, just keep going.
Grab Darathos, Mike.
Pump. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm at 22.
Finish Darathos, head to Skull.
40% now.
So yeah, like the main Phoenix we'd want grip towards green is like the one on blue right now. We try to want to get him towards green. The other one's not as big of a deal because he kind of spawns over there. Soak. Move right. Got a frontal, move right. Knockbacks and stuff, please. Go, burn. Good. Soak. Right. Watch the frontal as well.
Ring of Peace, something.
Yeah, knock him back. Shining Force. Just the tank frontal. We have a soak coming up. Soak. He's gonna do his, yep. Burn him. It was pretty close. Wasn't bad.
How much was left on that shield?
The last I saw was a little bit under like 100k. So there's a good chunk left, but once we like the first one's getting a lot better, so we'll be able to start peeling cooldowns off of it.
So yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna save my main CDs
If you have a 2-minute cooldown,
pop on pull.
On pull, and then you'll have it for that one. Not everybody. Who I don't know who like. I would say whose cooldowns would you say like are best for like the single target kind of really short windows? Because like there's obviously going to be some cooldowns that just aren't going to be as good for like that very short burst.
Convoke is pretty big.
Convoke is pretty pug there too for that window, but
yeah, is it hitting the Phoenixes at all too? Like if they are farther away, would that be better?
Oh. Run out. Thailand's doing things.
Jamie, I'm pretty sure Apotheosis on pull and then have it up.
I just took the res and it spawned me next to the
Yeah,
boss. Sorry about that.
Get again away from it.
Because we hit 2 minutes like during the DPS part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was it was 2:14.
Yeah, but we just need Apotheosis back up for the next healing phase when those shields.
Oh yeah,
come
we'll
up.
have it. No problem. Just the same as we'll have GS because GS is 3 and then Apotheosis is
Well,
only
no,
2.
GS is only 1 minute with that talent. We have that up like all the time.
Can you get a hammer before pull, please?
Yeah, and you guys aren't pumping like immediately coming out of the shade phase either. Like you're waiting for that first shield, and then we're lusting, and then we're pumping through the shield and blasting them to 90%, like before the infusers spawn.
All right, I need a tiny bit of clarification.
Do we heal at all until that point, or do we?
Yeah, you can definitely heal, but not like you're not you're not popping all these cooldowns and
we're
like
just doing
PIs and
slow,
stuff.
efficient heals and stuff. Okay, I
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah, we were all holding our Apotheosis on pull because I think we thought we needed it for when the shields come up, but I think we're going to be getting to the point where we'll have it up by then. I guess is what I mean.
I was using it after I him.
Oh really? Oh okay. I thought that we weren't using it on pull, so I haven't even been using my Apotheosis at all yet. So that should be good.
Sorry. Daedalus, the blue, it's a little misleading. The blue marker isn't for the bird. The greens, you want them both stacked up on green. And yeah, so we'll have we'll try monks because you said the monk cooldowns are good for the burst. Monks and druid can use their 2 minutes on cooldown or like on pull, and then we'll see if it should be up for the second shield.
God damn it!
Hell yeah!
Run out. My bad.
I would have probably just kept going, but it's fine.
Oh, reset.
That worked out.
It's okay.
I need 2 minutes.
There's a hammer down. Repair too. Yeah. I would say we can just go. It'll be up. Like he won't get to use it on pole, but it'll be up for the shield.
Sure.
Rep.
Just we're just trying to get the flow a little bit. We're getting there. Because like
Heart of the Wild still, right?
I have Heart of the Wild. Yeah.
Okay.
We could have different groups pop potions during different shields.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that too.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
because
I mostly just want to make sure that
right?
this. Yeah, Lust is pretty much all for healers.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll help us kill all the ads too, but
like throughout the fight, start to finish, there's going to be 4, maybe 5 shields.
There should be 4. Yeah, we shouldn't get a 5th, but if we do, we need to burn it.
Not sure Dylan is here.
Everyone's ready. Yeah, I don't know where we're pulling.
Dylan's AFK. He's not even at his
Stop.
computer.
Do not pull.
Did he think it was break?
No, we said 2 minutes because we pulled and people used.
Yeah, that might have been.
All right, I'm here.
30 seconds.
All right, wait 30 seconds.
Are there?
Ready check again, just make sure everyone's back.
Are there people in here? Look at the left. What is this shit?
Yeah, there's people in the cages. They're getting
They're
their
atoning.
shit sucked out.
Okay.
Garrosh is in one of those, dude.
Oh hell yeah!
All right, go get him.
Kids in cages.
All right, we're good.
Make America great again. I'm sorry, I could not help it.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to make a joke about that. That would be funny, but not too far.
In walks Jamie.
5, 4.
I couldn't come up with
3,
one.
2, 1.
Kick scripts.
Now.
I already gave it to you.
I said wait.
Don't stand on the right side if you don't need to, please.
Second group can go channel. Heal up the essence fonts. We definitely want those healed up during GS as well. It's very large.
42.
43.
Keep pumping in Darethos. You can start heading out towards Skull. Group Phoenix is to green. Watch the frontal from the boss, this fiery blast thing. That's it, fiery strike. So, move right a bit.
My mind is fine right now. You don't need to use it.
Watch the frontal. Got shield. No, not quite that time.
Is that after we switched DPS cooldowns, right?
Yeah, I didn't blow any
That'd be
cooldowns.
3
Yeah,
off
just
there.
making sure that it wasn't because we
Yeah.
just lost damage for no reason. Alright.
Hold on.
Yeah,
a minute.
because we're phasing it sooner. So yeah, we're not 1.5 aren't exactly working. So you can hold 1.5 minutes.
How is
you,
Padre doing 400k healing to the boss?
Because I'm doing Heart of the Wild.
That's insane amounts of healing. What the fuck?
Yeah, Nick is tanking everything at the start. I'm just pumping heals.
Can you guys resummon me real quick? I cannot play Frost on this fight. I'm going to switch over to Fire for a bit.
Unless you don't want me to.
No,
No, that's fine. Yeah,
I'm just absolutely shocked at how you're doing that much healing as a tank.
Yeah,
into the boss.
I could do more, but I just ran out of mana about 30 seconds
closet
into
down
it.
so we can summon.
Zip thud.
By the way, in case anyone was curious, if we are phasing like that, 2 minutes will definitely be up for the second shield. If you're like the monks / me. But yeah.
I'm PIing you during my third global on the fight, Dylan, because that's about when you've been calling for it, so you shouldn't need to worry about it.
Okay.
It's ICAGS ends up being the fourth global because it's 3 seconds at GS.
Yeah, like a 4 is it's more a 4 or 5 for me.
Okay.
Because I'm legit looking at my combat timer and trying to line it up for when he was calling it before.
Yeah.
I'm not used to using Ascendance, so like half the time, not half the time, but like the first few pulls, I haven't been using it like right on pull, and I've been forgetting it, and then using it after I've gotten power and vision, and
yeah.
So
Same for me in
pretty more used to it.
Apotheosis. I'm like, ooh, I'm not in a dungeon.
Yeah. I'm like looking down. I'm like, what's that button doing right there?
It's like in Raid, I'm like, I only push that button every 8 minutes or so, and now I have to do it like every 2. Ugh.
Five.
Or
four,
don't go on the right side if you don't have
3,
to. Please
2,
try and stay away from it.
1.
Get your grips, get your kicks.
Okay, I'm good.
Now.
Spread.
On.
Run out.
Second group should be able to go.
On.
Got those few fonts up. GS is on boss, heal the fonts up, good.
$42.
Yeah, just keep damaging. We're never slowing on this guy here. We're just always going. Rips on the Phoenixes towards green. You can put like whatever the druid thing is that pulls him back in on green like right away as well.
I will next time.
Okay.
I've already been doing that. Like,
okay, good.
I grip him on
So,
green, I just throw it there.
Move right up there. Have a frontal. Move right. Watch the tank frontal as well. Let's let him move over to us. Alright, should be cool. Popping coolies now.
Get these phoenixes out of here.
Knockback. Oh, that was so close too. Yeah, so
I
at the
can,
moment we have what?
Lover,
everyone...
are you also?
Sorry, go ahead.
Are you also popping on pull, or are you saving yours for that part?
Let's go take a break.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break.
I can heart and convoke on that first shield to help if you want.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you been convoking on like the boss to heal, or doesn't really work that way? I guess you can't control it that much.
That's gonna be good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you can't control it. Yeah.
And like we don't.
Yeah, that's fine. I guess the main issue I think would convoke be using abilities on the phoenixes as well. Like, well, I'm not 100% sure how convoke works. I'm not sure how.
It's gonna favor my
It would,
target, but yeah,
okay.
it's gonna put stuff out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into. We need to get some better. Gonna set up a rotation for the phoenixes too, because they're getting too close too fast.
Can I get a click on this portal, please? Thank you.
Oh, push to toxic thing. I was like, Majigs, why are you ignoring me? Majigs, look where I am.
Yeesh.
Do you see where I'm jumping? You want to, basically when you're about to convoke, because he's not casting any other mechanics, you're going to run back as far as you can so that the phoenixes are hopefully not within 40 yards.
Oh, okay.
If you're going to convoke there. Yeah.
Okay.
You might still clip them with something, but you don't want to be just like, normal, because then it's a 1 in 3 chance you hit him, which is not ideal.
Right. That's easy enough.
So yeah, like as soon as lead calls like shield coming up, pop cooldowns, you would run back here. And we're usually standing right about where ICAG's standing. We'll do it from here.
Yeah, sure. I was kind of trying to save it for the second one, but if we're already gonna move stuff, then
I think
better to
between,
get it out of the way.
like, because if I can get a fully funneled convoke into the boss along with the monk cooldowns, we should be fine on the second one, I think.
Sure. Right back.
How do you look at like a cast timeline on Warcraft logs? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like the
timelines maybe?
Yeah, timelines.
Yeah, click
Yeah.
timelines.
Okay. Yep,
Timelines.
I see it now.
Sorry, Agatha. So we were discussing how we wanted to arrange our nerd den down here.
You got a basement?
Basements are awesome, and I miss having basements.
I'm sorry, I had my sound turned down. And yeah, that's what this is it's a huge basement room is where we're and that's why it's so echoey.
Sure.
Last call before it's just me and Agatha.
F.
Come on, Aggie. Let's get.
Oh, not so bad.
Give me my money, fool.
So yeah, I'm looking at one of the top boomkins in the world, Valk, on this fight. He's basically doing the same thing I'm doing, but I can't tell if this is the first or second shield. That's what I want to figure out, is when he's popping his cooldowns. It's at 120 seconds into the fight. So it must be second shield.
You can just say 2 minutes.
True. It just happened that it lined up that way.
Last call for 25K. Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
you might actually be the worst.
Who, me?
Yeah, no, definitely you.
Worried about Agathosa, because, the 12 away.
Damn. I didn't
No,
notice
no one
that.
can get mad at Agathosa. It's
We get a
legit.
closet down.
I've seen, like, looking at some logs, like I see specifically, I had just pulled up a random log for that like 6-second burst window. This guild's affliction lock did like 30 more K than their second.
That's a lot of K.
Yeah, like it's like he's like the majority of their damage.
Gotcha.
Like he's like a sixth of the shield on his own.
Oh, that's
So
quite
I
a
don't
bit.
know. Like I'm assuming.
I wonder how Bell's
they
doing.
they just have to dot up, get max
No. Yeah, it's only the caster ones. Yeah. Mm-mm. They don't have it. I can text him.
I'm on the completely wrong tune. I like opened my bags and I was like, where's all my stuff? On my warlock.
The 5 healers to try to help break through that shield. Our burst damage isn't looking too great right now. People will definitely get used to it a little bit more. There's a bit of a flow there. We're gonna have a Ring of Frost down on green for the Phoenixes, like right phase. So don't dot those up as we go into that phase. Just let Ring of Frost be the first thing. After that, we can follow up with the. Is it Vortex or is it Typhoon, the one that pulls them back?
Vortex.
Vortex.
Yeah, so we can follow up with a Vortex, and I'm assuming both of you have that, or would either of you not be able to take that?
All 3 of us should have it.
There'll only be 2.
Well, I'm usually throwing the one right on. Oh, I see. I'm throwing.
So yeah, like one of you can follow up.
So pockets. Let me throw the first one when they're on green, and then as they get closer, go ahead and throw it. That way, you don't have to like move out and do it or whatever.
Just do it after the Ring of Frost.
Okay.
Ring of Frost is gonna be first, and then we'll see how that goes. We'll have things like Shining Force and stuff to knock back.
Travis here giving me Innervate this time.
Oh, okay. Not IK. Got it.
If we're really like in danger zone, I can always run out and grip one of them.
Yeah, just yeah, I don't see any big issues. Maybe just if you're gonna do it, make sure not to do it during the potential like frontal. I don't know if it ever has a chance to go on tanks or not. I don't think it does. I think it will never go on a tank, but
yeah, it'd be our luck.
Were you able to reach Solaire?
He hasn't texted me back.
I'll text him.
Actually, here, I'll just call him.
I feel like we could have done some polls while we were waiting for him to respond, get more practice, but.
Right, I texted him too.
we're gonna pull Ashley just for now. And go with this just to keep polls going.
I think they are IKEG. Dylan, do you know?
What?
Mana potions, are they on the same CD as like an intellect pot?
I think they are, yeah.
Yeah. I think the only thing that's not on the potion cooldown is health potion. As far as like a separate potion cooldown.
Did we do a feast at some point?
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure.
15 minutes ago.
Yeah, it was.
Should I drop another? You got personal?
No, I had.
Hey.
My head.
Oh my god, Jamie.
What I miss? did Jamie make a?
She did a 100k roll and rolled a 98k.
Nice.
Luckily, Invitica at least rolled a 41 for the loss. Like,
hey, what the fuck is that?
No.
Wait, like he rolled 2 digits?
Yeah, 41k. So he only
okay,
lost
okay,
56k, not 90 something k.
I don't know. Watching some of
Cauldron
those
up,
90k is
grab.
pretty funny. You know, that mitigated
cauldron.
risk.
Be prepared. The third group, be prepared to do pedestals. If I call it out this time, just because we lost a healer, so they might need a little bit more.
If we don't have Majigs helping out with the first thing, are we still doing the hold cooldowns? The 2 minutes for me, Blue, and Blubber?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause we have an extra DPS to help push that first one.
4,
Right, true.
3, 2, 1.
Kicks and grips.
Now.
Pedestals.
Second group can go. Keep pumping into them. If you have off heals, be on Kel'Thas as well. There's another essence spawn still. Oh, we hit it. Nice. Yeah, so get the grip out to green. Nobody touch those. Get the Ring of Frost down.
Finish off the dude.
Yeah, kill
Dorito.
Kel'Thas. We have a soak coming up.
Vortex is down on them, the first Vortex.
Watch the frontal.
Beware.
Got the first cloak here coming up. I have a knockback, perfect, yeah. Soak. Right, watch the frontal as well. We have a Shining Force up, rest pockets. Try to get him out of the red there. That's good. We have Soak, and then right after we have a Cloak.
Yeah, the tank clear's going into the raid.
Just need knockbacks.
Yeah, was not as close.
Blue was dead.
The
Blue
first
was
one
one of the
yeah,
people
no,
who.
it's to be expected there.
How close was it? I'm curious.
That one he saw like 200k.
200k.
That was like a third of the shield.
Mm-hmm.
So all that fire was just poor Phoenix management.
A lot of it was, yeah. I can even move green a little bit more toward the center, just so that not so close to us. Like even like something like that might be easier for you guys to grow up to as well.
What was the combat time on that second shield?
I wasn't looking at the time. I was focusing
Probably
on
around 2 minutes, maybe a little bit
Because
shorter
if I
than
blow
that.
2 minutes on pull, I have time to do damage to the dude, then do my pedestal, and then I could have cooldowns up for the second one if it worked out that way.
You 100% will, because I had Convoke up. So
that's what
a
we were
2 minute.
saying. You, Blubber, and Travis are all blowing 2 minutes on pull.
Okay. Well, Blubber is doing pedestal immediately.
That's a good point. I can swap. I can swap with him, so I will go first.
Invitica?
Nala?
I'm going to save my hymn to do mine on the Ember Blast, the fourth one. Yeah, if we get that far. Because I don't, since we lost the Trank that would have been there, okay? So I'm not going to use it that first phase. I don't think we really need it.
Gotcha.
There, so Blubber, you don't. You're not doing the first pedestal. You're doing X for the second one.
Oh fuck!
Just
My
go.
bad.
Don't just go. I'm. What?
Spread.
I'm not. I haven't even started killing the boss. I wasn't even near him.
Yeah.
This is a wipe.
Yeah, just
okay.
wait.
Took one step too forward.
Just stack up for this.
Thank you for the grip. I was gonna, feign back there.
You were running into the group.
No, I was originally gonna feign.
We all die.
We're in this together.
Watching Hunter
That's
die.
right.
Seeing to get pulled.
About time you showed up, slacker.
Making dinner.
Slacker.
The one time I walk away.
Who eats?
Slacker. Drain the
Well,
crown,
Nick,
please.
I'm pretty sure that you eat.
Well,
Shut up.
Leave one in there for the warlock here.
We love you, Ashley. We
Right,
brought you in
Ashley
just to
really
have you
overreading.
killed.
Ashley gets brought in to get gripped into suicide, and then it's like, all right, later.
Hey, Ashley did the damage on the one pull she was here for.
Right.
True.
I was like, what is that icon? That's not a bullseye target. Anything you're not sure about here, Solara? Anything we should go over, or have you been?
Burn cooldowns on the first shield, and yeah.
Apparently, Affliction Warlock is just the best thing ever for it, and I imagine Vel can probably, if you have any specific questions about cooldown usage and all that, he probably can help you there. Not Agathos, so he doesn't know how anything other than Go Demon Go works.
Go Demon Go.
We get a. Oh wait, apparently we had a feast and I just missed it. Okay.
Yeah, they really went to town on that
If
one.
someone spam clipping on feast, don't.
No, that was a
don't do
leftover
that.
feast from last time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Should I drop
Wow,
one?
that gave enough. No, it's only like 2 of us that don't have food.
I think it does 30 or 35.
Huh.
Yeah, drink a flask, take another.
It's fine, Invitica. That feast was it was roasted goat and lamb in there, so you didn't want it anyways.
You don't think I would eat the flesh of my enemy?
True, actually.
Specifically for the shade, make sure we're going more make sure to get him 2 skull, and then we really want to be along the edge of the room as much as possible because that'll give us more space away from the Sphinxes as well.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Can we not?
We gotta work on that.
Now.
Get your stuns on the occultists. Second group can go. Watch castigation.
I fucked up my opener, so might not be as good this time.
There's some essence fonts as well to heal. Those are priority if GS is up. That's probably 7% at least. Just keep going, keep going.
He's only at 37%.
There's still 2 more essence fonts to heal as well.
Third groups should be fonting.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna hit it.
Yeah, I fucked up my opener.
Just pump into him so we can die faster.
Yeah, can we chill on the opener? Healers definitely need the pull timer to be ready and do their things.
Target you.
We didn't start the fire.
You can stand and shit.
Target you.
It's very clear that Cal started the fire.
Watch your feet. Shockwave. Watch your feet.
Somebody did it just because they wanted the feast.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Run out.
Yep.
Second group can go. Essence fonts are up. Kick the cultist.
$42.
Yeah, keep going. Good. Get to skull. Get that grip and the Ring of Frost on green. So, go right.
Shockwave.
Watch the frontal.
Target you.
Cloak is in 5. Cloak's out. That easy. So, if we have another Ring of Peace for those, or Shining Force, watch the frontal.
No rings.
Good. Yeah, keep chains on them as well. That's really good.
My Shining's up in 15.
This
I have to be careful on my
Another soak. We got another burn here.
A ring should be start cycling rings again.
Okay. Well.
Make sure we're not dotting up. I didn't notice that time. If they got broken out of the Ring of Frost or not, but like, don't touch them at all.
They were Ring of Frosted or Chains of Frost?
Ring of Frost first. Like Ring of Frost, we have vortexes, and then like Chains of Frost after all that kind of stuff. Just keep them slow. Just change to do damage.
No, not that I'm aware of.
Keep them. Time.
Oh, I got it once.
Not as Hispec. No, it doesn't.
So one thing I am noticing, just real quick about Convoke, is that if the Phoenixes are close like that, there's no way to like my Convoke murdered the birds and did not touch Kilthus like at all in the second one. preferably, I should actually be using it on the first one, I think, and maybe we move someone else's cooldowns to the second one.
Sure. Who else? Got some 2-minute cooldowns.
Isn't Wings 2-minute?
Dixie.
Do that.
Yeah, I'm really not doing. I'm not boning at the first part. I'm not doing any of it, so I can.
Well,
just
if
do
you
it.
did this, you could blow it on pull, and it would be up for the
second shield.
Is it a 2-minute or a 3-minute Ixie?
It's a 2-minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that then. So use it on pull and then use it for the second shield.
And I'm gonna rotate.
I'm on a pedestal, so.
Yeah, I can move.
Move.
Keep forgetting
No,
about that.
I have to be up for innervate and things like
What about
that. for
Targ?
now. Could move. It should probably be someone in group 3 right now, because group 3 is not even going. So like Farva, Alessandro, Zeronis, maybe. I don't know. Although Zeronis is gripping in the ads. With
Zeronis is
swappy
gripping.
arm.
Yeah, I'll do Vel. Group 1. And I'll put Ixie in group 3 for mostly the second part.
Vel's using his 1 minute on pull, apparently. And I guess that would the.
Alright, Farva, you're up.
I think
What am I
Farva's
doing?
using his 1 minute on pull also. I mean, I could do it. I just like I have to. I just have to be up for innervate. But
Targ said he'll do it.
Okay.
I think he really means chef or chief.
Chef.
Chef.
Put me in chef, not chief.
Yeah, chef.
So why was this guy calling this guy Doritos?
Because
Doritos
are amazing.
I bet I don't think he was meaning to. I was watching the movie. I thought it was hilarious.
I think he probably meant to.
I'm pretty sure it's what their red team was calling it. I mean, look at this man.
Your purple
High
torture on
torture
pull.
Doritos. I mean, come on.
Yeah, so Ixie, you're the second soaks and you're doing Star.
Cool beans.
Give me just a second. I have to reload. I'm good. My apologies.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Yeah, go.
Fawns are spawning. Heal those up. We have GS for another 8 seconds.
$43. Got it.
Head to skull. Looks like Ring of Frost doesn't even work on those moves, right?
Try to stay in that SLT still.
Ooh,
Yikes,
that's
that
unfortunate.
okay, nice knockback.
Watch the frontal. Cloak's coming up.
I'll ring.
Good. Watch, get the soak. Shoot right. Watch the frontal. Watch the tank frontal as well. Just kill this Phoenix here. There.
I still have revival, by the way.
Soak, and then
Yeah,
cloak
this
right
one's
after
yours.
this. Burn him.
The next one is mine and blood.
Go, 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 go.
That was close.
I
Move him out a bit more before that Ember Blast, just so that he's not like surrounded by fire, and there's only going to be the fire from the Ember Blast. Because you obviously can't move him after, because he immediately casts his cloak. But if you can get him a little bit farther away from, like, you can get him farther away, the soak can still be against the old one, and then we can move out of the soak into kind of like range of him burn.
Real quick question: did we push him really quickly that time?
Because I had not up.
Yeah, I had 7 seconds left.
Are you popping your 2 minute as like the absolute first global?
Yep.
Okay. We might have
How
pushed him a bit
necessary
faster.
is it to be popping cooldowns at the
I
start
don't think
there?
it is.
It's not.
I
No,
don't think it is.
you can definitely hold it. It was just before we were getting it, like at a point where you could use both. So.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
more.
I think if,
might as
like-
well use both, but now that if it's too sketch, just don't touch it.
Just don't. Yeah, just save it.
If we have someone that can pop up a hammer, please.
No.
There's several people below 50.
I'll drop one.
So yeah, it doesn't seem like Ring of Frost works at all on the Phoenixes from what I saw there. They just kind of floated right on through them.
Hammers to the left.
That's true. They are made of fire.
Sorry.
They're also birds, so they just float over them.
Fly over the ring.
Do you want me to just take Frigid Winds and just drop a blizzard, go out there and Cone of Cold it too?
You can Cone of Cold for sure. Yeah. I thought the Ring of Frost would, but it just doesn't work at all. So
we also.
I would say
mean,
you could even maybe Ice Ward instead and just have 2 Frost Novas.
Yeah, that's also what I was thinking. You gotta tell me. I can
Yeah,
because I can kind of like float around. I mean,
just at the start, and then like once they kind of get closer, you can just do it like after, make sure you're not running out there before the frontal or anything.
Yeah,
because we don't want it facing. Yeah, we don't want it facing the middle.
Slow them down.
Get some.
Where's that hammer? Hammer's on the left. Everyone repair if you haven't.
Yep.
Thank you.
And also, there's not a lot going on there, so you can be vocal with like your ring of pieces and your vortexes and stuff like that, just so the other people that are
We don't
are doing it
overlap.
know.
Yeah, say I got next ring, whatever.
Because like I said, there's literally we're calling out like Ember Blast, which honestly you probably don't really need to because it's kind of obvious, and then like the frontal. So like the Phoenixes are kind of the main like nuisance that we can organize a bit better.
What's the bait called? Just the ability, so I can see it on my
Blazing Surge. Let me double
Blazing
check.
Surge.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's the big AoE.
4.
Or just be stacked for that. Okay.
2,
Yeah.
1.
Now.
Get kicks and grips. There's one by blue still. Second group can go. Essence fonts are up. One more Essence font spawning here. Lots castigation. Red Zixie.
We gotta finish this lanterns.
Nah, we spawned, keep going, we spawned an ad just to focus Kel'Thas. So, right.
Beware.
Watch frontal.
I got
No
ring.
ring.
Okay, you go.
We got cloak coming up now. That was close.
Yeah, like half my convoke went into
the
Vanquisher.
Yeah.
I did 100k damage to him. Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been more than enough.
Really need to work on like aiming your convoke better.
Yeah, true. I should listen to that tank and that toxic key I ran last night. Toxic fucking boomkin can't aim his AoE. Shake my head.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't even think Frost Nova works on these guys.
They are made of fire.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Valid point.
But Chains of Ice does.
Chains of Ice. There you go.
One's a different temperature than the other, so.
Are we taking a break at 11 or?
Yeah, probably do one, maybe two more. And take a break.
And I'll change talents then.
Probably.
Oh, I did 82k damage to the Phoenixes too. God bless. It's like 200k damage that could have gone into Kael'thas. Oh god.
Just be a tier player, man. Which makes me like a.
I even, if someone was watching me, I was even convoking against this wall. Like I was like this convoking, just trying not to hit anything else.
They think they can stop them for us.
Know my hunger.
What are you doing?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Those traitors. Gods.
No.
Now.
Second group can go. Essence sponsor up.
Spread.
Fuels, make sure you're pumping right here as well.
Watch out, Melly.
Res blubber. Yeah, we're good. So we can start with the vortex on group because
It's already down.
Yeah, good.
I'm gonna just start throwing every single death and decay I have up on them.
Move right, move right.
I'll get this knockback. I got it. Hold on. Nope. Never mind.
Watch
They're
the
getting
frontal.
vortex.
It's a risky point to run out too because of the frontal. So cloaks in 2 seconds.
I'll ring next.
Got that one. Good.
Do it.
Soak. Right. Watch the frontal as well.
Get another ring, please.
Be more like everyone should be kind of on the side of like the fire, so that we put more fire on this side, and then we can go to his other side. Soak for this.
This is the alarm.
Just like no space at all.
Shield.
No.
Watch your feet.
So is there a way that we like where the melee wouldn't have to stand in the fire?
Yeah, that's what I was trying. I think it's the Phoenix is issue there because they're like getting closer and leaving fire like kind of where we're running.
Okay, I just didn't know if yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What's cooldown on ring?
It is 45.
Okay. Let me I think ring is better when we're like at the end there, all trying to like pile onto it because it's got like a duration that it continues to knock back on. Let me
And make sure you're placing the rings good. Place them in front of them so they don't get totally blown apart and shit like that. It's not as good.
Yeah, let me like run up and do a divine hymn or something. Or not divine hymn. I'm sorry, shining force, just to like punt them further away. Because when they get all split up, it just makes it really tough. And then, yeah, when a lot of stuff's going on melee, it's just awful. Go drop a beast, Dylan.
How much are we overkilling the first shield?
It varies. That one
Okay.
was a decent amount. Other ones have been like and
would
then,
it
some pulls we just die.
would it be worth just moving another person to second shield?
Yeah, I think I'm going to
Dylan.
Apple, I'm assuming you're using the hunt on it as well, maybe if you're not. But we can save that for the second one.
Okay.
So we can use that on.
Recently, I've been saving it for the second one already.
Yeah. So we'll just both do that just for consistency's sake, and then we can use that on pull. Yeah, we can definitely use that on pull. No, group 3 we haven't needed group 3 pedestals at all. That's gonna be for the second like ad phase. Yeah, we'll do one more and then break. Although we need another. Had a few people AFK or not ready.
We're ready now. We're waiting on a feast.
Oh, okay.
Thailand and Farva, go and eat up.
I'm on day 5 of this keto diet. Oh, awful.
Oh, so you're still in the suffering phase.
My breath, it's like meat. It's just meat everywhere.
7 to 10 days is the worst.
Gross.
Do it all the time. After that, you're gravy.
Gravy. I can't have crumble cookie. It's awful.
5, 4,
Sausage, gravy, and biscuits in the
2,
morning.
1. Run out.
Now.
Second group can go.
Can we move those guys in, please?
Yeah. Kicks. Kick the brand. Kick the brand. Couple more essence fonts.
We're hella behind on the healing.
Yeah, Ophiel's just pump.
Still a thing on the ground. Under the box.
No, we just wipe. We just need to. Yeah, I don't think we should be dry with this. Where it's just gonna mess with.
I mean, ideally, the essence phone should be getting healed.
Yeah, they should be healed during GS.
Yeah,
It's 1.5% of his health without GS.
I also got really unlucky with crits there.
Like it's more efficient to heal those than it is to heal him. There's another reason why we need all the occultists in and killed like quickly so that all the fonts are up during our GS window.
Watch your feet.
So that's mainly using stuns during they do their Door of Shadows cast. That's when you'd want to stun because if you don't, they're gonna teleport out.
Do we want to delay our like big healing stuff just a couple seconds to give more time?
No, they're descent like.
I just don't know if we're getting the occultist dead in time for.
It's just like maybe one that got out. Like that one is a little worse than the other ones, but
gotcha.
Most of the time they're all dead if not like one.
We're taking a break now, right?
Yeah.
Even without Ring of Frost, are we still gripping the ads on green?
Yeah, you grip him on green just so, because one is going to spawn over on like the left side of the room, and he's going to drag a huge line of fire across like that whole area, and we need that space for the second phase. So you grip them immediately, and before they spawn any fire.
Okay.
And then
like,
they're stacked.
Yeah, as long as they're within like 5 or 7 yards of each other, I'm fairly certain I can keep them really slow for a long time.
Yeah, what's the slow one like Chains of Ice? specifically as well.
70%, but it's single target.
It's
Yeah.
also
8 seconds.
obnoxious because it's one rune.
It
And
costs 1 rune.
It's
yeah.
big damn lost. Yeah.
Yeah, like, and as long as you're not doing that during like the burst windows, it's not like a huge deal. Like you 100% do not want using runes on that when like during the cloak.
Right. Like.
Yeah, I would say yeah, if it's not a huge DPS loss for Skyline, it's not like that big of a difference in slow. Because you said yours was like 60. You said 65.
Cohen's 85%, and then Blizzard's just 65%.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, dude. The damage profile for Frost really sucks on this fight. So, but what I'm doing is I'm just saving all my procs, which is just all my damage anyways. So
yeah.
And I mean, damage into the shade is irrelevant besides the shield, right? Like the shield will just eventually fall over, or do we need the long term?
Yeah. No. Well, we need to beat like a third cast, but we haven't. We're not really there yet either.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Then it shouldn't.
Oh
it
no!
shouldn't
I
be
just
an
popped
issue.
something.
I
Okay,
don't think.
cover break.
Yeah. Right.
Nice weapons of order, idiot.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. It's not entirely optimal, but what I've decided to do on that last pull is pop Zwen and Weapons of Order like 3 seconds before the pull happens. And that will mean that it will be up for the second shield. If I do it like right on
like
pull,
the
it's
priority
like
100% is having it up, but if you can do both, then no reason not to.
Yeah.
And like this fight's it's kind of a like it's not a traditional like it's a very unique fight, so
it's cool. We have to like hold damage, then we have to use like a shit ton of damage in like small windows, and then hold damage again.
We don't talk about Zakul here though.
F.
We also don't talk about Blockade.
What happened to Zakul? Confused.
He just didn't die.
We just didn't kill it. How many pulls do we have on it?
A lot.
It was over 200, right? It was like 250.
Who?
Roll, homie.
Dad over 430 pulls on his jar, man. That was awful.
God damn it.
Yeah, same. We had lots of pulls on Ajara.
Wait, what?
Didn't have any.
Pretty sure we had 0 pulls on Ajara.
Yeah, that's the joke.
Never wiped on Ashara.
I thought maybe you were making a joke about like heroic Ashara, and I was like,
yeah, we had 200. It looks like according to Kyoto's fancy chart thing.
Haha.
I didn't know if it was up to date for back then.
For what boss?
Zakul.
I don't think so, actually.
I don't remember when like the tier changed, but the last date was it looks like January 15th, 2020.
You're talking about the BFA stuff?
Yeah, like
Zakul,
Eternal Palace.
Oh yeah, no, I kept up to date on that one. That one's 100% up to date.
Yeah.
how many was it?
Pulls 201.
Okay, that's not quite as bad as I thought it was then.
Best was 7%.
Still a lot though for the penultimate boss.
Yeah.
Someone roll me for 100k. Farva, who's like, oh, I kicked W. I don't roll for such paltry
100K?
amounts.
Yeah, no, that's still puny. Get on my level.
Speaking of fancy spreadsheets that keep track of the amount of time that we've been pulling bosses and how long we've been in combat for, I totally finished mine for Shadowlands, so I'll have that up to date.
I still like our one-shot Prophet Skitra. That was a good one.
That was a great one.
We'll pull this boss. See how it is. That's nice.
Here, I'll drop my fancy.
Hey, I got those in my homie.
Wait, he rolled twice. Hold on. Did he fuck one up? Oh, he did fuck one up. Oh.
Oh, that was like 99k.
How is that
Hey!
even possible,
Oh,
Agathosa?
because you can suck it.
I made my money back almost.
Oh,
It's been a rough night.
Damn.
And Agathosa's hearthing.
Ugh.
You're gonna server transfer and be on Tyke in the morning.
And
That
then when
is
you try and reach him, he'll
unfortunate.
just be DC'd the entire time.
Alrighty. It's
four,
there. I've dropped
3,
these fancy
2,
smancy how much time we've been in
1.
progression spreadsheet into Odin rating.
He said
put a
he'll
250
pay you
up.
whenever
I'll do
Demo's
it
good.
250K.
What did you say, Farva?
I said put a 250,000 gambling up.
No, break's over. Gambling done. Kill time.
At some point, Legionth, I want to ask you
Nick's
about
not
the
even on yet.
Nick!
I'm here.
No, you're not. It's offline.
Legionth. What boss are we doing after Sun King?
Artificial.
Okay, because I just need the order of the last three, so Artificer and okay.
If you want to try Ledgerinth, we can, but that's up to you.
Yeah, like it's definitely a good like you get 20 seconds free. It's like the the disorient sigil just keeps them there for that long. So if you're confident that you won't just fall over a lot.
We can try.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's worth his grips are extremely helpful for different parts of the fight.
Why don't we try that maybe?
Well,
next
maybe that'll be next week. Sure,
yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Just keep this for now.
It's like the best tank for this fight. Like, and then chains is like still good for bunching everything up.
For sure.
Although maybe you want to take the other one to make the disorient last longer. I'm not sure.
Thank you. Man, I could have gambled 250k.
I might have joined that one. Do we have a hammer?
Everybody should have a hammer.
I need to.
Oh,
summon.
Mage Thailand needs a summon.
Yeah.
I'll do 200k at the end of raid.
1 million if we kill it.
Fair.
You just say 1
Are
million.
there people that have $1 million just to fucking
All right.
away? Like,
We used to gamble for $1 million in our old guild all the time.
I have it on my other character, but I'm definitely not doing it.
You don't have $1 million gold.
White people? Okay, homie.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have $1 million gold.
BOEs during corruption was a hell of a time to make gold.
When I made my account, they just gave it to me.
BOE's already found worth a fuck ton of gold too, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Just
Jesus.
reset.
Reset.
Ah. Yeah, like the healers need. Nice. Okay. The healers need.
Starting.
It's very important for them to like they have a very strict opening.
Like a minute or so for Slappy Boy.
Slappy boy.
I mean, we don't have to edge up there. There's no reason to.
No.
Edging.
I'm even
edging.
using. I think this is Agathosis Gate. I've been using multiple.
I don't really know what that means. I'm old enough that I kind of think I know what that means.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Really?
Not.
If you want to learn about edging, just talk to Ixie about it.
2 hour Timmy, man.
2 hour Timmy, man. Ixie's an expert.
Nailed it.
Five, four, three, 2, 1.
Get
Now
your
on me.
kicks, get your grips. Need the 2 on blue still kicked.
Get those in,
Need the
please.
1 on blue still kicked.
Hello, people?
Pull down.
Spread.
I kicked the first one and it never got pulled in. Never got taunted.
Mr. Rep?
You realize I only have 1 every 7 seconds, man.
There's 20
There's 2
people.
more fonts. Off heals can help heal the fonts as well. Second groups if you haven't already, sorry. Might not be worth it at this point.
It's pushing
Nah,
now.
double pushing. So, move.
I got knocked back here.
Beware.
Yeah, like we're really far up for some reason. Like we shouldn't be this far up at all. We should be like at the back of the room in the corner. Soak. Just get to the right of this soak. Kind of a frontal as well. Move right. Have another soak, and then we have cloak.
Apples and apples.
Burn. That was like, it was 20k. Very close. Yeah, like we're essentially moving along the edge of the room. Like, you need to go back farther back into that corner. Yeah, like,
yeah, but the thing is the first fiery strike comes out and it's going to be hitting everybody. That's why I always turn it to the right first.
Yeah, that's.
Move right away.
He doesn't move his ass fast
Get away
enough.
from it there, or don't take the risk.
Hurry, move
away from there.
That's my fault, guys.
God damn it, Bobby.
Bad, Felicia.
I lived? What?
God
Sucker
bless.
nerd. I know, we surprised you.
Maybe it was because it wasn't violent, you know. And it's just like, kill me, and they're like, no, it's too easy.
They were just edging you.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Second group, rest Thailand. Lots of, all the essence fonts are up. Castigation. Good. Head to skull.
Don't be in front of the boss.
Yeah, just get on skull. Now we can get in here. It's fine. Soak.
Forward.
To the right. Yeah, it's.
Beware.
Move.
Whoop.
We're always moving right for that, like always.
I got knocked back here.
Cloak.
Yeah, I didn't think I could make
Watch
it.
your feet. Watch your feet. Interrupt.
Good.
Vortex is down.
Soak. Move right.
Get Jimmy up right away.
Can't.
We can't get
There's
around.
not
Oh, that's awkward.
Do for the DPS check.
Yeah, just keep going. Got another soak, and then we're doing cloak right after. Soak. Burn it. No, that one was not good.
So, quick question. What got me on there is we normally stack closer to skull for that first one, and the first one was much further to the right, and so then I ended up caught on the left
Yeah,
side.
we just
for
can't
the
like.
frontal.
We need him to be on skull, but like he wasn't, so we had.
It
to
was the
do
first time I ever had it on me. I didn't realize
The
it was
entire
on
group
skull.
wasn't there, it's not just you. Like you walked over to the group and the group wasn't on skull.
Yeah, the group
Yeah.
wasn't there. I went over to where everyone was, which is over
Yeah,
here.
we also need the boss like on skull. Hit him.
Yeah, that's what cucked me is I was on the left side, so I knew I couldn't run past it, but
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Run out. Spread.
Essence sponsor spawning. Second group can go.
Spread.
There's one more essence spawn still. Good. Alright, get on skull. So move.
Beware.
Watch the frontal. Cloak.
My bad.
No.
Ah, crap. I released like an idiot. If you guys can summon me. Sorry.
We got you, bud.
Need another feast, right?
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Run out. Run out.
Second groups can go.
Spread.
Fonts are up.
Only
Get Res and Vitica.
I'm not making it.
Yeah, what happened that time?
I just got hit by some kind of projectile that just came and whacked me.
Just stack up, die.
One thing that I've noticed is people aren't being too terribly cognizant of the castigation. Like the healers have to just stop and turret heal, right? So if you're a DPS and you get castigation, if you can, like during that first phase, if you could kind of adjust around them. But also right before we're going to Skull, castigation comes out again, and I see people just running with the whole group, herp to derp, you know.
If you have any kind of immunity or anything for that castigation, like that would be a great time to use it, because it takes so much away from our healing on the boss to have to like stop and try to heal up the raid too during that part.
Watch your feet.
Well, we don't have like.
Beware.
Think what we have.
Just any kind of defense if you have that can like help.
Yeah, defense is. I don't know, immunities like immunities.
Yeah, I didn't
you
mean
can use for Amber
immunity,
Blast.
exactly. I guess. Yeah, I didn't really mean immunity. I guess, but like.
Yeah. And no, Vinica, you got hit by 2 of the bleeds assassins. You died over like 10 seconds.
I definitely saw a projectile hit me from some kind of thing up front there.
Yeah, one scornful blast for about 8k.
Gotcha.
So just making sure people are spread out, like run out with your if you're targeted by the assassins, because it is a very large bleed.
I'm assuming, by the way, Dylan, when you say now, that also means innervate, right? That just means now
It means everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want GS up on the thing, innervate and PS on me.
Yeah, probably don't need to call it. We're doing it at the same time every
putting
poll. Yeah. So probably don't worry about. I've been doing it on the same global every time, and it's right when you're calling it.
No, I like that he calls it because it
Really?
lets me
Okay.
know when to do it. Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Run out.
Second group can go. And you should be pumping all 4 of these essence fonts up now as well. They should be pumped before this GS falls off, which is already done, so. It's a very large amount of healing. Just kind of missed. Res Ixie. Got the skull. Watch this. Stayed alive a little bit longer. So, move right. Watch his frontal.
Beware.
Move right. Burn. Good. Soak. Move right. Dodge the frontal as well.
Nexus rally and revival.
We have a soak. Try to put it against the old pools. More to the left, yeah. Now we have more space for this burn. Wasn't terribly far off, but we're not beating the first one. Like it's just kind of inconsistent, is my For the last little bit, the last half an hour, just make sure, I'm going to try to call out, we'll just start using our potions for the second one. And that should be enough on its own to help, like, in addition to what we're already doing, to help push them over. Like DPS potions.
We need a feast.
Okay, have a feast.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, hungry.
Ixie, Blubber, Blue, and Thronos. You guys are all like really low on damage to the shield when that's up. I don't know if that's a function of just how the class works or not, but if there's anything you guys can do to like bring up your damage on shield phases.
First shield, second shield, both shields?
Both shields, I'd just have it up for both of them. But yeah, you guys are a good chunk below. Just those 4 melee are a good chunk below the rest of the raid.
Where can you look at that? I'm curious just for my own tracking.
There's
you did a lot that time, Travis. But yeah, I'm sorry.
It's on the logs.
You look at logs. There's a little kind of phrase that you type in to filter expression. You can see it. It kind of tells you on the logs.
We can do it after.
It's hard to explain. Yeah.
After raid, just because I want to see differences in pulls for
Now-
myself.
Careful, man.
Second group can go. Essence sponsor spawning.
Spread.
Last castigation. Res Ixie. Try to finish Dorito off. Watch this castigation. You can stack up on Skull after this. He should die. So. Right. Frontal, move right. Watch the tanks, don't be on tanks either. First cloak. Good. So. Frontal as well. Watch out, don't be on tanks.
Moving it.
If we have like a ring or anything for the phoenixes, good. Soak.
Towards you.
Big damage right after this, right now.
Yeah, big damage, big damage. Nice. Watch the frontal.
Target you.
It's in an awkward way. It's fine. Just keep going.
This one is lead and me.
We're gonna soak. Want to use a defensive too. Watch out, move.
Beware.
Watch the frontal. So he's gonna get another cloak. We're about yeah, we're about 1% off from phasing. But that's we still beat the second one.
Progress.
So we shouldn't be getting a third shield there.
No,
you're
there's
saying?
no third. Yeah, no, we're phased. It's
only
two cloaks per like shade.
So, just do you guys want, like, if I get, for example, if I'm channeling the thing and I get the pool of blood thing, quag, whatever it's called, do you want me just to abandon it, or
like the castigation?
Yeah, because I'm getting both, and it's too much. Like, at least, like,
yeah, you can stop. Yeah, if you're worried you're gonna die, you can stop.
This just happened the last 2 times.
Kind of unlucky. Yeah.
Hammer is down to the right. Use it. Sorry, lead.
No. Same thing.
I didn't know that you would see it in chat.
I just saw it. Yeah.
The second shield is so awkward, at least for me. I don't know about other classes, but like, because you have to move out of the puddle and then it immediately goes into it, and just like, as a caster, at least as a boom, like, it feels terrible.
I mean, do we need every single person in that one?
Hopefully we can just immune that one,
we
and
should
they can
have-
run it out.
Yeah,
You can
it's
have
just
like a few ranged who need to like stand still, just not be in it.
I would like to, if possible, volunteer for that. I got literally 1 star surge off in the second shield. Like, even though we broke it still, like, if we didn't pop potions there and stuff, I don't think we would have got it. Because other people are probably doing the same thing, or dealing with the same thing I am.
Yeah, it's super awkward for melee.
Yeah, if you get it on you and you can immune it, like walk into a fire patch.
Yeah, I don't think
it in
we've
the
ever
ground.
had
5, 4,
anyone that can immune it.
3,
Go on. I haven't seen it
2,
at least.
1.
Ow.
Kick on the one by blue, please. Second group can go.
Spread.
Need to push him. No, we got the Vanquisher. Oh, well, just keep going for now. Do the just get more practice on DPS part. The Vanquisher doesn't change too much. Let's get on Skull. Soak. Move. Watch the frontal. Good ring. Just just white.
So, the frontal goes on a random player, right?
Yep.
We have people baiting so far to the fucking right that, like, if I don't use a blink or something, I actually just get hit by it. Can we please stack tighter? Like, if we're all stacked in the same spot, we can just shimmy on out. But if people bait way to the right trying to get a head start and it goes on you, then you screw over everyone to your left.
I think if we're attacking it a little bit
Shimmy right.
to our right as well, so that it's basically going to point backward a little bit at the raid, that probably help as well. We'd just like sidestep a little bit and be able to save more space.
Sachet left. I'm sorry. The second phase is sachet left. This one is shimmy right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm deliriously
okay?
tired.
I'm hoping
I
I
am
don't. It
so
doesn't swap
exhausted.
my stack on orange for the second phase. I had put a marker on a while ago. Forgot about it, and it got taken off probably by something in the fight. So I'm hoping orange doesn't get taken off.
Get some health stones, please.
Yeah, like the one from the soaks tend to grow a little bit, and then like the ones from the frontal don't appear immediately. So you can also like melee. You can kind of move back into the frontal one to not be on tanks, but you just have to obviously don't get hit by the frontal. Just like you can move back into that space, and there shouldn't be fire all over the place quite yet. It kind of grows, but that gives the tank time to kind of position him, and you're not getting hit by the tank frontal. That hurts a lot. Second group can go. One more essence font spawning now. Wait for this last castigation before we stack. While this guy dies. He's dying now. We're fine. Yeah, I see my mark away again.
It goes on the phoenixes, orange and purple. Oh.
What the hell is that?
I saw
He fucking dunked on me.
Beware.
Watch the frontal. Res Dylan.
He has a res pending.
Okay. We have a ring of peace or something.
I got knocked back. I got it.
Burn.
Next to the other one.
Good. Watch the frontal as well. So melee, be careful on tanks right now for this fiery strike. Good. The DPS pot now. You got a
Knock
soak.
back on the phoenixes if you can.
And burn.
Everything.
Good. Watch the frontal.
Phoenix is
Try to
coming
get
at
him
you,
a little
Russia.
ways away from here. Watch the fiery strike. Soak.
Damn it, I walked out with the frontal.
Watch the frontal. We're like pretty close. That's 0.7% off.
Yeah. Instead of walking towards the back of the wall, I walked over to the right, which made me get hit by the frontal. But I'm not the only one. A lot of people are getting hit by that. And it's like basically the tanks will always be kind of facing towards the right in front of the group. And so a lot of people are just like still, oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and move over there. And they're just getting nailed by that
getting
constantly.
blasted.
It's like a dance of move out, reposition, move out, reposition. Like
You just thought there was only one dancing boss.
I've noticed there's like this
Artificer's
like
worse.
right after he does his like AoE cone before he does it on the tanks, like there's like this like piece of pie almost. That's safe. Kind of. Now watch me get
He
hit by it this
basically
time,
does. He does the tank frontal like pretty much after every other ability he does. And it's like the tanks are always going to be moving like, more like farther to the right. So like I said, melee, like you can move back kind of in after the frontal, like back a little bit left to get back in range of the boss and not be in front of him from where they're going to be moving before like the fire starts growing. But like the soak one, it kind of spawns pretty fast. It's like you want to have as much uptime as possible, but you don't want to get hit by the fiery strike.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Run out. Spread.
Second group can go. All the essence spawns are perfect. Nice.
I'm getting both right now. Thank you.
We can even slow heal a little bit here. Get more time on Darathos. That should be good. Just a couple extra seconds. Head to skull. So.
Beware.
Push a frontal.
Pop personals here. The whole raid got hit by the tank frontal.
Ooh.
Still white, yeah.
Yeah, when he was pulling them in, everyone who was stacked at least got hit.
Yeah, I sit there and I was pulling them in, and it was actually pulled, so I lost aggro and I had to get it back.
You guys are like jamming out these pulls, damn.
Jamming.
I didn't get that res. Can you please res again?
You guys have made it through 27 of them so far tonight. Don't mind me in the peanut gallery.
What is this whispers bullshit on LVY? I hate this.
It's not LVY. It's open your
WoW in
interface, go
general,
to
and there's a
social.
patch. It sucks.
Interface, social, and then there's a tab that says new whispers, and just make sure it says inline, not new tab.
Oh, do you guys not do both?
Hell no.
Oh, I've been doing inline and new tab for like ages. It's great.
What character are you on, Kyoto?
I'm not online right now.
Damn it, I was trying to PM you dings, but you know.
Now I gotta get online.
Get in there.
Wait, so do I just not get whispers in my regular whispers tab anymore? Or
No.
No, unless you put it in line.
Is there a way to do that with default Blizzard UI? No.
That's how I had to change it. It's just default Blizzard UI is social, and then it's kind of down on the bottom left for whispers.
Nick, I hope one day to have
Cool.
another great one like the other night. I keep trying.
Ooh, woo.
Oh, woo.
What?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Should we get these cultists in? Yep.
Second group can go. Needs big pumps. Any off healers? Use all your mana.
Additional guards are en route.
Keep going for the shields, but we hit the Vanquisher. Tank's gotta pick up the Vanquisher. Soak. Move.
Beware.
Watch the frontal. Just wipe. Yeah, we have to move him out more so that the frontal is facing kind of back towards us instead of like along with us towards the right.
Well, part of that is once again what I said a couple wipes ago. Like people are just standing, like they're trying to get a head start on it, and I get that. But if the thing
No,
goes
like that
on
one is
you,
just like the way it's like the way the boss is positioned, like the way he's facing towards the whole clump is just farther to the right than it is to the left. You know, if the boss is more to the right, then he'll be facing more to the left.
so the boss needs to be like ahead
Yeah,
of
the
us.
boss needs the boss needs to be pulled out after that, after the soak. And then the raid itself is stacking against the old soak, but the boss is a little farther out. But like still melee range, just farther out.
Anybody that's whispered me tonight, I probably haven't been able to read it just because of the whole whisper chat thing is all fucked up on my thing. I need to figure it out after read. So I'm not ignoring you.
-2 all of a
I
sudden.
don't know why it changed. Mine changed too. I don't know. Maybe there was a update to WoW and it reset some of those.
Yeah, but they're
interface
right.
settings.
You go into social and set whispering to
Yeah,
inline.
it's one
and
thing.
That's how it's fixed to the old way.
Yeah, can somebody drop a hammer, please?
I dropped one of you back. I don't know. I guess it's expired though.
Can someone whisper me real quick? Blue, maybe. Send me
you.
love letters. God bless you. Thank you.
Let me look and see if I have another hammer. Hold on.
Just Hearth real quick. We can.
I got one. I got it
We've
here.
got a stone down already.
Boom.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now.
It's most of the essence spawns. There's one left. Yeah, maybe we can even slow a little bit on healing. Just don't go crazy. Watch out for this first castigation if he's not dead.
Spread.
But we have time after to stack. So.
Not too far.
Beware.
Move.
Get right up back on the puddle.
Burst. Good. Soak. Watch the frontal as well.
Then back in. Get more rings and shit.
Yeah.
That does grow, so.
Yeah, just keep inching over. So.
That's what I used to
and
tell
then
my
we got
ex.
burst.
Damage right away.
Burst.
Target you.
Ah.
Who keeps joining and leaving?
Oh.
I bet it's Tito.
How ominous.
Dude, I've never been more scared of Tito in my life.
I know.
Maybe Blue fell asleep and his Discord keeps hopping in and out again, like late at night.
I mean,
Repair if you haven't.
Here.
It's right here.
I think Warcraft logs may have broken very recently.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Run out.
Second group can go. It's castigation.
Push it now.
We're gonna get the. Oh no, I think you guys actually beat it.
Ooh. Oh, those phoenixes.
So.
I'm gonna pull it out.
You have a ring or something? Oh, nice knock. Watch the frontal.
Check in.
Burn, burn. Good. Watch the frontal. Again, you can move kind of back into the area that it was at to dodge tank stuff.
Trying to buy you guys more.
Got another soak, and then we're burning.
Target you.
Good. Watch the frontal. Oh, that's really badly. Just get by it. Get through it.
Everything
So-
you got.
Yeah, everybody just jumped in front of the fiery strike.
Oh, we can't stay there? Like, we have to move this way? But
Yeah, it's just all
the
the fire that
blitzing
was
from
shot
before
out.
was bad.
Yeah.
People are way too far off to the side.
Can the tanks be opposite of the DPS, like just full 180 degrees away from them, so that they're all like pointed basically back toward where
It
Kel'Thas
happens
is?
often, like it always happens when they have to as well. Like it happens after each of it'll happen after the frontal, it'll happen after the blast.
So it's when they're having to move them anyway.
Yeah, so they're moving them in that direction. But it's also when like we're moving So that's why, like,
Yeah. Alright, let's go one more in.
yeah, like the DPS on the what's it called was good on the shield. A tip for the first soakers as well, I've been noticing, if you just wait like a couple seconds on pole for the assassins to
5,
target,
4,
if it goes on
3,
you, it'll interrupt
2,
your shit. So
1.
you can wait a second, and if it doesn't go
Now.
on you, then you can go.
Run out.
Second group should be able to go soon. Skull. Good.
Beware.
Watch the frontal. We're burning. Good. Move. Give a knockback or a ring of peace for those. Watch the frontal. It's bad frontal. People are way too far to the right.
And
You have a soak here. Make sure you're getting in. We're burning.
Alright, good work tonight, though. How much more after getting through that is
Well,
there
it's kind of like there's a little bit more of a different thing again for the healers. Like you have another kind of like push phase for healing, but you'll have lust and stuff. Like the ad part of that isn't really any different, and then like the second shade is literally the exact same. The only real difference being there being two more phoenixes, because the phoenixes don't go away either. And that the two more phoenixes doesn't change much when all of this, like all of the AoE that you do to slow them and the knockbacks, like they hit them all of them anyways. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Oh,
I'm gonna open the
200K.
logs real quick.
Yep.
Logs are like super busted right now.
Mine seem to be fine.
Really? I can't even get the page to load.
200K in chat if you're doing it.
Do I look at Jamie's or Farva's?
Never mind, now they're working. I think
I like to give people
Where's
the option by
Farva?
not just like blindly posting them.
Yeah, so if you look at damage done, right under like the graph, like the chart thing, you can see like it says view unfiltered damage, but to the right of that it has the little line where it says type absorb damage greater than 0. If you type that, yeah,
You're ahead of me. Under the graph.
Yeah, like the I don't know what you call it. It's a graph, right? Like it's like the
yeah,
kind of timeline.
Right under that, it just says name, amount. Like there's nothing under that.
Go to damage done.
I am on damage done. I guess I'm at all encounter all wipes. So
no,
does
I
that
don't
It
know.
should still work. Screen share the window.
Still,
Travis.
Yeah. Do that.
It looks like it still works.
And anybody else that's curious, you can look at this too. Go to.
Yeah,
I'm retarded.
Yeah,
no, I'm retarded. I had
there's
trash in there too. Yeah. Okay.
So the absorbed damage greater than 0 to the right of that. You
Okay.
copy and paste that little phrase and put it in the filter expression above it.
Okay. Type absorb damage.
Just drag from
the 0. Yeah, absorb
from
damage to
there.
the just to the 0. Just that, and then you put that in filter expression, and then it'll show you. Just hit enter. Yeah, it'll show you the damage specifically to the shield. I don't know what the unfiltered damage part does. Honestly, I don't know what that is.